Good morning children. For grade 5 today we are going to see about computer science. So from this class we are going to discuss about the chapter number 6. So what is this name of the chapter? So it is Introduction to MS Excel 2010. Introduction to MS Excel 2010. So the version is 2010. What is MS Excel? MS Excel is a spreadsheet application. We can do calculations and we can also store the data using database. Let us see. First one, introduction. So MS Excel is a spreadsheet package of Microsoft Office. There are many packages in Microsoft. So MS Excel is also a package of Microsoft Office. So it is mainly used for storing data in the form of rows and columns. So there will be a table in that we can have rows and columns. So it uses the concept of displaying data. So data in the form of tables. Using table we can store, for example, we can able to store attendance, then mark list, etc. in the spreadsheet. We can also perform the calculations very easily. So first one, there are some advantages. First advantage is the calculations. So numbers and calculations are managed efficiently. That means we can able to do the calculations very easily. So a formula is there. Using that formula we can able to calculate whole row or whole column or whole table. So this is the first advantage of MS Excel. Next one we are moving to database management. So data is the collection of values. We are collecting the values in the form of rows and columns. So the data can also be easily created and maintained in MS Excel. So these are the advantages of MS Excel. Calculations, we can able to perform calculations in the spreadsheet. We can also able to manage the data. So data can also be managed in the table. Next we are moving to charts. So why we use charts? To represent the data in the pictorial form, which will be easy for understand. We will use charts. So the pictorial representation of the data we can use chart. So we can create variety of charts. For example, 3D animated chart, bar chart, pie chart, etc. using MS Excel. So let us see how to start the MS Excel. So how to start MS Excel? First we have to double click on the Microsoft Excel icon. So it is like X icon. Using that icon we can able to select the MS Excel. By clicking on that on the desktop we can move to the MS Excel 2010. So second one is the, so we can also use another way. What is that? Click on the start button. We can have all program. From that we have to select Microsoft Office. From that we have to select Microsoft Office Excel 2010. So from that we can able to select Microsoft Office 2010. So MS Excel 2000 window appears. MS Excel 2000 window appears. So this is the format of the MS Excel 2010 window. So let us see what are the components in it. First one is the title bar. First one is the title bar. Why we use title bar? To represent the title of the spreadsheet we will use title bar. Next one is the ribbon. We have already seen this in MS Office Word and MS Office PowerPoint. These are also a package of Microsoft Office. Ribbon, we will have many tools. Next one, name bars, quick access toolbar, formula bar. Special bar is formula bar. Why we use formula bar in MS Excel? So if we want to do calculations, for example addition, subtraction, multiplication, etc., we will use formula bar. Next one, we will have columns. So I have already told you there will be rows and columns. So we can have columns. Say scroll bars, vertical scroll bar and horizontal scroll bar. Then status bar, then work area, sheet tab. So we can able to have number of sheets in the sheet tab. If we are, for example, if I am typing the first standard markers in first sheet, then I want to select second sheet for second standard, I can able to open it using sheets tab. So these are the components of MS Excel 2010 version. Next we are moving to important terms in MS Excel. Important terms in MS Excel. First one is the worksheets or sheets. I have already told you, use a worksheet is a collection of cells in the form of rows and columns. So MS Excel is a combination of rows and columns. It means it consists of tables. Using that we can able to store the data. So there are by default 3 worksheets in the workbook. How many worksheets in the workbook? 3 worksheets. So they are represented in the form of sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Okay, so this is the worksheet. Next one we are moving to workbook. Collection of sheets is known as workbook. Collection of sheets is known as workbook. So it can hold many worksheets. It can hold many worksheets. So the name of the department so first workbook we call it as book number 1. So in each book it has 3 sheets. So there are number of workbooks in MS Excel. Next we are moving to columns. So columns are arranged vertically. Yes or no? So we have already discussed what is a column. Vertical cells, vertical boxes are called as column. So columns are arranged vertically. These are represented from A to Z. So we will give the name from A, B, C, D up to Z. So they are called as columns. So we also represent the if A to Z is completed. Next we move to A, B, etc. up to AZ. Then there are total of 16,384 columns in an Excel. So how many total number of columns? 16,384. So we can able to represent columns from A to Z. If it ends, we can start from AA, AB, AC, etc. So there are totally 16,384 columns. Next we are moving to rows. So rows are arranged horizontally. So the horizontal boxes are also called as rows. So there are number from 1 to 1,48,576 rows are there in MS Excel. 1,48,576. So the last row. So the last row we call it as 1,48,056 row. Okay. So in a worksheet, only rows 1 to 24 are displayed. So how many rows are displayed in a worksheet? Only 24 worksheet. 24 rows are displayed. So use the vertical scroll bar to see the rows below. For a page, we can able to see the rows from 1 to 24 only. If we scroll the vertical scroll bar, not horizontal, vertical scroll bar, we can able to see the other rows. Next we are moving to cell. A cell is the intersection of row and column. So each cell. What is a cell? Cell means so when rows and columns combine, we call it as cell. So that each box we call it as cell. Each cell can store a single item of data. So using that box we can able to store the data. So we can able to store the data. So this data can be text, number, data, any value. Text, number, data, any value. Next we are moving to cell reference. What is cell reference? Cell reference is the column letter and row number identifying a single cell. Yes or no? Yes. Only using the cell reference we can easily able to identify the which cell or which column or which row, etc. So for example, A1 is the cell reference of the selected cell in the worksheet. A cell reference can be thought of a cell's address. So the address of the button. So we have to press the left mouse button, not the right mouse button. We have to select the left mouse button. For example, if I want to select the cells from D4, so I have to click on the left mouse button. I have to click on this fourth row, Dth column, so D4. Drag it diagonally to E13. So up to E13, from D4 to E13, I have to drag that mouse. I have to left click the mouse and I have to drag from D4 to E13. So this is the cell range. When I am clicking on the D13, I can release the mouse button. So the cell range is from D4 colon E13. This is the cell range. Next one we are moving to active cell. The selected cell is called the active cell. It is displayed with a bold black border in the worksheet. So we can able to see from D4 to E13. So there will be a bold color. This is the active cell. Active cell means selected cell. So the column letter and row number corresponding to the active cells get highlighted. Type data to place it on the active cell. Suppose if I want to change the data, I can able to change the data. This is active cell is nothing but the selected cells are called as active cells. So it get bolded or highlighted using different color. If we want to change any changes to the data, we can able to change the data. Next one we are moving to the name box. Next one we are moving to the name box. So the name box displays the cell reference of the active cell. So this is the name box. Can you able to see? So in page number 75 in your book, you can able to see D3 named as name box. So the name box displays the cell reference of the active cell, which is D3 in the worksheet. So here I have selected the cell where the pointer appears. It is the cell name of the cell. So it is D3. Next one we are moving to cell pointer. Next one we are moving to cell pointer. So the mouse pointer changes to the plus sign. So bold plus sign. So the plus sign will be bold or it is very large when the mouse pointer is on the worksheet. So if I am clicking here, so the mouse pointer becomes plus sign and it gets bolded. It is the cell pointer. You can able to say cursors. In Excel, it changes to cell pointer. Next one we are moving to formula bar. I have already told you what is the use of formula. If we want to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, we use formula bar. So formula bar is a long bar present above the columns of a worksheet. So we can able to see the formula bar at the column above the column of the column is from A to Z. Above that we can able to see the formula bar. It is used to insert the formula to solve a problem. For example, if I want to add the value from A1 to A20, I can select the cell range. When I want to do addition, I can add plus sign. Equal to sign will be given for getting the answer. So you can change the formula of a cell either by editing that cell or by changing the formula in the formula bar. Suppose I want to add any 10 values, I have to select the cell range and I can give the equal to sign. So equal to sign, the values get added, multiplied or divided. Next we are moving to how to insert text, numbers and formulas. So let us see how to insert text, numbers and formulas in the worksheet. So inserting text and numbers. Let us see how to insert text and numbers in the worksheet. First, we have to follow these steps in MS Excel to perform these tasks. First one, the cell where the data has to be entered should be made active. Suppose I want to enter the data in cell number D3. D is the column, 3 is the row. So if I want to enter the data in D3, I have to place the mouse. So mouse pointer is called as cell pointer in MS Excel. I have to place the cell pointer here. Type the value and press enter. If I want to write the number 1 or I want to write name, I have to write the word name. We have to write the word name and type the you have to enter. You press the enter key. Next, on clicking the formula bar, two small buttons appears on its left. So this is the formula bar. This is Next one, an enter button is the symbol of tick mark. This is used to enter data without having to press the enter key. If I have entered the data in this cell, I never want to press the enter key because an option is tick is here. So tick mark. So by pressing on that, the enter key gets active. Next we are moving to inserting formula. Next we are moving to inserting formula. So I have already told you, if we want to add or multiply or subtract, you have to use equal to sign. So any kind of formula can be created in MS Excel. Once the formula is entered, the calculation is executed immediately. So using the equal to sign in the formula bar, we can add any number of formula. We can, for example, if we want to multiply any two cell value, we have to select that cell and you have to enter the formula in the formula bar. So automatically the cell get multiplied. Next we are moving to, let us see how the formula bar works. So the formula may consist of only values. Yes, formula means only values. No text, no word can be added. So only value, for example 5 plus 7. Combination of number and the cell address. So A1 plus 3. For example, there is a value 5 in A1. I have to add the value 3. Only cell address, for example D2 plus E2. So if I want to add the cell D2 and E2, for example the value of D2 is 5 and E2 is 7, I can add the value. This is how the formula get inserted for the cell in MS Excel. Next we are moving to cell alignment. Next we are moving to cell alignment. Cells can contain text, numbers or mathematical formula. Yes or no? Yes, they may contain text, numbers or mathematical formula. Text entries are left aligned. So if I am entering the text, it gets aligned left. Which is the left side? This side is the left side. Which is the right side? That side is the right side. If I am entering the text, for example, I am entering serial number, roll number, it get aligned in the left side. Numbers are right aligned. Where the numbers aligned? Right side the numbers will get aligned. Serial number, I am giving numbers from 1 to 20. How it aligned? It get aligned in that side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So serial number name get aligned in left side. Formulas begin with equal to sign. These are left aligned before the enter key is pressed. After pressing the enter key, it gives the answer numbers are right aligned or text is left aligned. So equal to sign. If I am giving the equal to sign, first it is left aligned. If they are number, it gets right aligned. If they are text, it gets left aligned. This is how the cell alignment. Alignment means left alignment and right alignment. Text will align to the left side, numbers will align in the right side. Formulas are default left aligned. If it is a number, it gets aligned to the right side after pressing the enter key. If it is a letter or any word, it gets aligned in the right side. Next we are moving to inserting rows and columns. Suppose I want to insert a row or column in an MS Excel. How to insert it? Let us see. So in a worksheet we can edit row, column and cells. Yes, MS Excel we can able to edit row, column and cell. So the height of rows and the width of the column can be easily adjusted depending on our need. So let us see how to insert the rows. So let us see. First one, select the row label before which a new row is to be inserted. For example, after the 7th row I have to insert a row. So click on the home tab. Where I have to click? I have to click on the home tab. In the sales group, click on the insert drop down list. Home tab, I have to click on the insert option. Drop down sales groups. By clicking on the cells, I can able to get insert drop down list. From the drop down list, select insert sheet row option. So which I have to select to insert the row? Insert sheet rows option. Insert sheet rows option. So a new row will be inserted above the selected row. So if I am selecting the 8th row and I want to insert a row before it, by clicking on the home tab, sales group, I have to click on insert drop down list. From that I have to select insert sheets row option. So automatically the rows get inserted. Is that no? Here there is an 8th row, I have to insert a row before that. So I have to select the row. This is the row label. Selecting the row is the row label. So select the row by clicking on the row label. Right click on the mouse, choose the insert option. So we can also perform the task using mouse. Click on the insert option, a new row is added. So if I want to use the mouse option, I have to select the row and I have to right click and I have to click on the insert row option. Next we are moving to insert column. So select the column label. For example, if I want to add a column near to column B, I have to select the column B. Click on the home tab, cells group, insert. Here we have to select columns. There for rows we have to select insert sheet row. For column, insert sheet columns. A new column will be inserted before the selected column. So before the D column, a column will appear. So here we can able to see. So I am clicking the E column. I have to insert a column before this. So I am selecting it, and from the home tab, insert group, I am selecting the insert sheet column. So a column will get appeared or inserted. So select the column by clicking on the column label. We can also able to right click the mouse and using insert option we can insert the column. Next one we are moving to inserting worksheets. How to insert worksheets in MS Excel? Let us see. So we can shuffle between different worksheets using Sheets tab. So if these are placed just above the status bar. Yes, where the sheets will appear, it will appear just above the status bar. Sometimes the default number of the sheets available are not enough for the work. Yes. For example, if I want to enroll the name list, mark list from first standard to 10th standard, there are only 3 sheets. Can I able to enter the data? No, I want to add some more other sheets. So we have to add the sheets in the database. So how to add it? Click on the home tab. It is also same process. Cells group, insert drop down list will appear. From the drop down list we have to select the insert sheet. If we want to insert row, insert sheet row. So next we are moving to inserting worksheet. So in that we can also able to select, click on the home tab. From the cells group we will select the insert drop down list. So from that we can able to select the insert sheet option. So from that we can able to include the number of sheets we wanted. Next we are moving to see how we can able to insert the sheet. So here we can able to see insert sheet. So insert sheet option we can able to select the required number of sheets for our table or required sheets for our MS Excel. So this is the way to insert the sheets. So here we can also able to insert using this icon. So by clicking on this icon, so insert worksheet tab will appear. By clicking on that we can able to insert the necessary worksheet for our table. Next we are moving to inserting cells. Next we are moving to inserting cells. So adding a single cell or a collection of cells is allowed in a worksheet. Yes, if we want to include a cell or number of cells we can include it in our table. So at the time of inserting new cells, the existing cells either shift to the right or down. So if I am adding a new cell, so existing cell already in the worksheet, the cells will move left or right or down. So click on the insert drop down list in the cells group of the home tab. So from the home tab, insert cells, using the option we can able to select the cells. So it also asks where the cells has to be inserted. Shift the cells right, shift the content of the selected cell to the right to make space for the new data. If I am inserting a new cell, if I want to shift the cells to the right, I can able to shift the cells. So shift cells down. If I want to shift the cells down, we can able to use the shift cells down option. So entire row. If I want to move the entire row, front or back, I can select the entire row option. So entire column. So if I am selecting entire row and entire column, it makes a blank row or blank column. So entire, if I am selecting the row, the already existing row will come down. If I am selecting the entire column, so it shift the column value to the right side. Next we are moving to how to delete them. Open the worksheet that needs to be deleted. So if I want to delete the worksheet number 1, I can able to select the worksheet. So click on the home tab. From the cells group, we have to select the delete drop down list. So from the home tab cells group, we have to select the delete drop down list. By clicking on the delete drop down list, so we can able to select the delete sheet option. I want to first delete the worksheet, so I have to select the delete sheet option from the drop down list. So in case worksheet contains data, then the Microsoft Office Excel dialog box appears. So if the worksheet contains data, dialog box will appear. So what it appears? So it will ask. So the dialog box will ask whether to delete the data or not. So if I want to delete the data, I can able to delete the data. So it asks, do you want to delete the data? Yes, if I want to delete the data, I can click on the delete. So if I don't want to delete, I can click on the cancel option. So by clicking on the delete, we can confirm the deletion. Next we are moving to deleting rows. If I want to delete a row in the MS Excel, first we have to select the row by clicking on the row label. For example, I want to delete the third row, I have to select the third row. From the home tab, cells group, delete drop down list, we have to select yes, delete sheet rows option. Why we are selecting delete sheet rows option? Because we are going to delete only rows. So we have to select delete sheet rows option. Next we are moving to deleting columns. Next we are moving to deleting columns. So select the column by clicking on the respective column label. If I want to delete the third column, I have to select on the third column. So home tab, cells group, delete drop down list will appear. From that we have to select for rows, delete sheet rows. For columns, delete sheet columns option. So by clicking on that, we can able to delete the columns. Yes, we have deleted worksheet, rows and columns. Last one is to delete cells. How we can be able to delete the cells? For example, we have to select, if we want to delete the cells, first we have to select the cells which we want to delete. Click on the home tab, cells group, delete drop down list will appear. You have to click on the delete cells option. So by clicking on the delete cells option, so the cells will get deleted. So other option is right click on the cell, click on the delete option. So the delete dialog box will appear. So but for cells there are different options for deleting. What are they? It asks shift cells left, shift cells up or entire row. So if we want to move the cells left, we can move using this option. So using the cells up option also we can able to move the data up to the cells. So if we want to override the content by shifting the data from the row below. If we want to delete the cell, it asks if we want to move the data down, we can select on the entire row option. So these are options are present in the deleting cells. But in worksheets and in column and row, there is no option, but only in cells we can able to shift our data. So if we want to move the entire column, we can also choose this option. Next we are moving to alignment of data in a cell. Next we are moving to alignment of data in a cell. I have already told you what is an alignment. In alignment, the text will be aligned in the left side, numbers will be aligned in the right side. So it refers to the physical arrangement of data content of the cell. So the text is aligned left side and the numbers are aligned in the right side. So horizontal alignment. If I want to change the alignment, I can choose horizontal alignment. Three types of horizontal alignments are there. What are they? Left, center and right. What is meaning of horizontal? So this is called horizontal. Vertical, top to bottom. Left to right is horizontal. Top to bottom it is vertical. So there are three types of horizontal alignments. What are they? Left, center and right. So there are vertical alignment. There are also three types. What are they? Top, middle and bottom. Top, middle, bottom. Horizontal, left, center, right. So you can change the alignment of the data in the cell. So if we want to change the alignment of a cell, first we have to select the cell. So click on the small black square in the lower right corner. So if I want to make the number from 1 to 20, first I have to select at the cell number 1, I have to drag up to 20. So drag it down to make as many cells as you want to fill. Release the mouse button, the autofill option box appears. So when I am releasing at the 20th cell, autofill box will appear. So bring the cursor on the box and click the drop down arrow. So by clicking on the drop down arrow, the cells get automatically filled. So choose the desired action. For example, click the fill series option. If I want to fill the number from 1 to 20, I have to click on the fill series option. So copy cells option to copy the content. If I want to copy the data from 1 to 20, I have to select on the copy cells option. Next, the autofill feature is not limited to the numbers. It can also be used for the text. So it is not only for numbers, we can also be able to select for the text also. So I am typing the days of a week. For example, Monday in a cell. Highlight the cell and drag across with the mouse. So I am writing here Monday and dragging up to 10. So select the desired action, autofill option. If I want to fill Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I have to drag the drop down. So it automatically gets filled. Next we are moving to editing the data. Selecting data. Before a cell can be modified or formatted, it must want to be selected. Yes or no? If I want to change the data in cell number 3, first I have to select that cell. So it should be selected. Next we are moving to cutting cells. So in this table we can able to see one cell. Click one cell once on a cell. Entire row. If I want to select the entire row, I can select the entire row. Entire column, click on the column label. Entire worksheet, click on the worksheet button. Range of cells. How to select range means nothing but from 1 to 5, 1 to 20, 1 to 30, etc. So drag the mouse. Next we are moving to cutting cells. How to cut the cells? To cut the cells, first we have to select the cell. Then we have to select the cut option on the clipboard. So we can also use the shortcut key for cut, Ctrl X. Next we are moving to copying cells. So what is the shortcut key for copying? Ctrl plus C. So we can also able to select this cell. Then we can able to select the copy option from the clipboard group of the home tab. If I want to paste, Ctrl plus V. So we can also able to select paste option from the paste drop down list in the clipboard group of the home tab. So these are some of the editing options in MS Excel. So how to save an MS Excel file? Let us see how to save the file. So click on the save button. This is the save button on the quick access toolbar. This is the save button. Choose the directory folder. If I want to save it in the computer, document, Excel, desktop, we have to select the folder. So specify the name. If I have typed the mark list for grade 5, I can able to give the name as grade 5 mark list. So there is another option. We can also able to click on the file tab. Drop down list will appear. Save or save as option can be used to save the data. By clicking on the save button, automatically the data will be saved. So if I have saved the data, if I want to open a new already existing worksheet, how can I able to open the saved MS 2010 file? Let us see. Click on the file tab. I have to click on the file tab. From that I have to select the open option from the drop down list. File tab, open option. So the open dialog box will appear. So by a directory will appear. For example, if I have saved in the desktop, I can click on the desktop and I can open the file. This is how we can able to open the already existing data. So how to open a blank workbook in MS Excel? So let us see how to open a blank workbook. So click on the file tab. From file tab, click on the new option. From the file tab, click on the new option. So the new workbook dialog box will appear. So by clicking on this new dialog box, we can able to select the blank workbook click on the create. Here is the create option. I can able to click on the create option. So how to print the MS Excel file? Let us see. Choose the file tab. From the file tab, click the print option. So print screen will appear. So if I want to print whole worksheet, I can do. Or so if I want to select from the worksheet only worksheet number 1, I can able to select. So active sheet, entire workbook. The number of copies. If I want to give 10 copies, I can give the number of copies. So it is default, that is only 1 copy will be appear. Preview. If I want to see how the printout will come, I can able to see the preview. Then click on the OK button. By clicking on the OK button, the document get printed. So exiting MS Excel. How to come out of the MS Excel? I have told you how to enter into the MS Excel. Let us see how to come out of the MS Excel. Click on the file tab, close option. File tab, close option will be there. Otherwise, you have to select the MS. You have to click on the exit option. So close option will be there or exit option will be there. By clicking on that, we can able to click on the and we can able to quit the MS Excel. So there are some shortcut keys. Let us see. So one cell to the right. So if we want to move one cell to the right, we can use this arrow mark. One cell to the left, we can use this left arrow mark. One cell down, down arrow mark. One cell up arrow mark. To the right hand edge of the current cell, control plus right arrow mark. To the left edge of the current cell, control plus left arrow mark. Edge to the top, up arrow mark. Bottom edge, down arrow mark. First cell in the row. If I want to go to the first cell in the row, I have to click on the home button in the keyboard. First cell in the worksheet, control plus home. To select the entire worksheet, control plus A. I have already told you to select the whole presentation, we have to select control plus A, or whole workbook, control plus A, whole Word document, control plus A. So let us see the glossary for this lesson. First one, autofill. What is the use of autofill option? If I want to enter a range of data, I have to select the autofill option. It is a feature that fills the cells with repetitive or sequential data, such as chronological dates or numbers or a repeated text. Next we are going to data. What is data? It is a collection of values in the form of rows and columns. It is a collection of values in the form of rows and columns. Next we are moving to fill handle. It allows the autofill feature to be implemented. So fill handle will also help us to allow us to fill the fill feature implemented in the worksheet. So you have to complete the book back exercise, that is the fill in the blanks, and so give one. You have to write the correct one word and you have to say whether the statement is true or false, and you have to, I have told you different components of the MS Excel 2010. So this is the title bar, quick access toolbar, this is a ribbon, this is a file menu, cell, row, column, status bar, etc. You have to write this all the parts numbered from 1 to 9. You should complete the book back activity. So what are the topics we have discussed in MS Excel? We have discussed about various cell option, row, column, worksheet, workbook, etc. We have also seen how to enter the data in a worksheet and how to edit the data in the worksheet and how to select the range of cells and how to delete, cut, copy or paste the data in the MS Excel 2010. So you have to complete all the book back activity for this lesson, and you have to, and you have to find the components of the MS Excel 2010. So revise well the chapter, then prepare for